Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I think we're good. Let me push a button here. Ha! Oh, I didn't change that. I gotta change that. Give me a second here. I'm changing it. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. There you go. New retro toy. Oh, hey. My wife brought me dinner. I should wait until after I eat to go live, right? You guys just want to watch me stomach. Oh my god. You got to see the back of her head. So I want to show you the new intro. You guys ready for this one? This one might be fun. In the new intro, I make a big deal about the fact that my wife showed her thumb. And then right before I show you the new intro, she showed you the back of her head. I'm just saying some shit's going on. And it's amazing. Extensions. Tools. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I just know some things are happening. All right, ready? Let's see if we can bring this up. Nope, that's not it.
Can I get... I died too. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Stop. Oh, that's the wrong screen. That's why. Hang on a second. This is the
Welcome to Trisket 109's video game services. Here, we provide all sorts of different video game related help. Either playing games poorly. Can I get... I died too. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Right there, we cut through, we come up. And I have no idea why the top part of that actually causes me to flip. But I most certainly flipped. Okay, with his tail cut off and him moving as many places as he has. How did... Okay. What just happened? This ain't over yet. I just exploded. Let's go. Telling stories or talking about things about all the experience that I have in my 20 years of working at a video game store. Successful hunts. Putting good groups together and ending monsters? Psh, people don't do that on Twitch.
They don't.
I mean, listening to me be a jackass in any form is always an amazing experience, let's be honest. Aliens. Or just general buffoonery. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? You know, from the seminal 90s band Smash Mouth, Trisket will now give you the rendition of Why Can't We Be Friends. Your tip, Bloom and Ivy, could turn into a physical copy of the game. So there's... My wife's thumb is on the camera! This is a first! This has never happened before! I am still a rock and roller, though. Like, of all the people in our house, who's more rock and roll than me? It just doesn't work that way. The dog. The dog is... Wait, are we not in that place? Am I not allowed to make those jokes on my own stream? Damn it, I screwed up again. Time to get canceled. Been waiting my whole life for this. And now, I'm streaming in all the places. Okay, maybe not all the places. My bandwidth doesn't support that. But you'll find me on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So wherever you found the channel tonight, push the follow button, like button, subscribe button, whichever button's going to help you find your way back to the channel, and come be part of the community. I'm here. It could be fun.
It could be fun. How about that? That's the intro. I made that very quickly last night as a placeholder thing. And then, just as soon as we were celebrating my wife's thumb being on the stream, you got to see the back of her head. I'm just saying. What a night. I'm Trisket109, the proprietor of Trisket's Video Game Services. I'm eating soup tonight. It's a very good soup. needs more smackdowns in the intro. Like, you just want to watch me lose. Like, Trisket got splatted. Trisket got splatted. Trisket got splatted. Oh, you want me to kill other things. So I quickly downloaded some of the clips that we have on screen or on stream, and I threw them together in a quick placeholder. It's just a placeholder intro. It's better than the old one because it says I'm streaming in all the places, which I am tonight. And, you know, it doesn't just say, hi, I'm Trisket. This is my Twitch channel, because it's not always just on Twitch. Tortellinis, Italian sausage, carrots and spinach, all in a creamy broth soup. Tortellini soup. It's delicious. Delicious. But yeah, like I said, it's more of a placeholder than anything else. There's a couple things I don't like about it, but like my microphone was all fucked up when it was going on. A couple of other things. So hopefully, though, you're here. Welcome to the stream. I'm Trisket109. And tonight, I'm going to show you my new toy. Now, here's the deal. I haven't been on for a couple of days because we've been anticipating things going on, but I have been working behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. Like that intro you just watched. I built that last night in like half an hour. So good. So yeah. But yeah, I've been working on some things, working on some of the social media stuff that needs to get fixed, some of the channel things that needed to get fixed, and working on different systems with the retro tink and making sure that everything's working okay with that. The tests have all been productive. There have been work things done. That's good. And we've also been cleaning up and preparing. My best friend is coming to town tonight. He's driving here from the city of Las Vegas, my hometown. And he will be here. He said he'd be here around 9. So that's in like an hour and 15 minutes. So good. Now, when he gets here, he's going to need to settle in, trying to get a lay of the land, where he wants to be, how we're going to do some stuff. And I think that that's best done without me streaming. It's just a thought I had. So we're going to help him settle in and do all that stuff. So I've got about an hour to kill, and I hadn't been on for a couple of days, and I wanted to show everyone my new trailer. And I wanted to show everyone my new toy. I got a new toy today. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see my new toy? The question for the night is, I'm going to ask this question. Do you even Saturn, bruh? Like, I mean, seriously, like, do you even Saturn? I do, and the reason I know I do is because today I received this wonderful box, which is a USB Sega Saturn controller. It's an 8-way D-pad. I can hold it up for you here. It's wired. It's beautiful. An 8-way D-pad makes doing things like throwing fireballs really easy. Plus, you got the 3/3 button configuration. Makes playing a game like Street Fighter much easier. Or a game like Darkstalkers. Or any number of fighting games that you could have played back in the mid-90s when the Saturn was out. This was the controller to do it on. This is better than the PlayStation controller. This is better than a lot of controllers that are out there. And they make USB controllers, which we found out, looking at the product information for it, works on the Switch. So all these fighting games that have come out recently and the shooters that have come out recently, you can now play them with the best controller ever made. One of the best controllers ever made. Phenomenal. And mine arrived today. Such a great controller. And it wasn't just one of them. My friend ordered these and sent them. That's 3 more. we have 4 total. So we can play all sorts of things. Really send the link. You want a link? Let me get you a link. I got you. I got you. They make them two ways. I'll show you this one. This one is green. And this one, the ones that we got, they are black. So whichever one you want to get, these are the controllers to have. The official Saturn controllers remade by Retrobit. They are fantastic. And they feel just like a Saturn controller. I've actually pulled out, I have a Saturn controller over there, a real one, because I've been playing the Saturn, which is great. I love my Saturn. Saturn was the best console back in the 90s, only later to be surpassed by the Dreamcast. And all you PlayStation fanboys out there, and you Nintendo 64 apologists, and you GameCube junkies, you know I'm right. You just won't admit it out loud. Come at me, bruh. But yeah, absolutely the best fighting game controller. So good. So good. So yeah, we got a couple of those today. And I want to check them out. What do you think? Think that's a good idea? Think we should check them out? Do I have T-Mobile? I do not, actually. Today, I used to have T-Mobile. I used to live for T-Mobile Tuesday. T-Mobile Tuesday would come up and you'd be like, free Whopper! Yeah! And then you'd go get it, right? You lost an Amazon gift card chance today for T-Mobile Tuesday? I did that a lot when I was a T-Mobile customer. But yeah, there's one other thing that's actually changed here. It's pretty cool. I got some cables. So this is my Switch controller. This is my Switch Pro controller. If you look at the top, though, there's this thing that is a round peg plugged into the port where you would charge it. You see that? This cable here is a breakaway cable that matches what that is. And when you put them near each other, magnet, and see how the light's on right there? It's charging. So what you do is you put these these cables all over your house, and then you have your controller just wherever, and you walk over here and you go, oh, I need to charge my controller. Bloop, and it's all magnetic hooked up, and you don't actually have to like plug things in and worry about whatever's going on. I can also show you with the same cable. See the same cable right here? This is the bottom of my phone. See how it has a round thing very similar? Same cable. Boop. There it is. Charging my phone. Just like that. We have several of those breakaway cables now. They're very cool. They are so convenient and easy to use. That's the new shit happening here today. I thought I wouldn't be able to use the ends because of my phone cases and whatnot, but we've actually been able to find a way to pretty much make everything work in it. So if I were to go over and grab my Super Nintendo controllers for the Switch right now, they have those little dongle pieces in them, and I could just charge them. Not a bad way to live your life. I'm not going to deny, Ivy, that when you have children around, younger children specifically, it's hard to have fun adult things. Children make that difficult. Children were put on this earth to ruin everything. I'm past that stage now. They're older. My children are older. So we don't have to worry about that per se. It's a dinner roll that I'm dipping in the soup. So good. But yeah, lots of fun and exciting new toys to play with. And specifically, that game right there that's highlighted, Radiant Silvergun, originally came on the Sega Saturn. And the way that they break it down on the controller is all your primary weapons are on the bottom row right here. All your secondary weapons are across the top row. And your sword is on the shoulder button. So I went in today and I remapped the controller so it had all of those things happening. And it was like playing Radiant Silvergun on the Saturn, even though it's on the Switch. And that's what I want to do tonight. We got to pass a little bit of time till my friend gets here. And like I said, I got to get off stream at that point and go help him and do some things. But I thought checking out the new fun retro toy might actually be a good way to do that. It's fired up. Who's ready to go? The only true way to play Radiant Silvergun is with a Sega Saturn controller. And I'm telling you now, you get that experience on the Nintendo Switch. I wonder if it works on the 360. Or like the new Series X, because I have Radiant Silvergun on the Xbox, and it is backwards compatible all the way up to the new Xbox. I wonder if it works. That would be so cool. I'd pay that money. So what do you say? Want to play some Radiant Silvergun? I do. I think we're going to play this for a little while. I've been in the mood to play shooters like you guys don't even know recently. So many shooters. I want them. I love the shooters. I really do. The shooters are such... Oh, they're so good. But before we get into the game, last set of announcements, and then we'll be good. My friend is in town for the next couple of days. He's here till Saturday. I think that's when he's going to go home. We might try and do some things, like multiplayer things while he's here. I'm going to try and get on in stream, but that may not always be the case because we have lots to catch up on. So streams are going to be kind of hit and miss for the next few days. I'm hoping that Thursday or Friday we can get something going where we either play like Bomberman like he and I used to when we were kids, or maybe some Ninja Turtles, or you know, some old retro game that my friend would enjoy. So the streams are going to be kind of hit and miss for the next few days, but coming back on Saturday, it will be the 1 year anniversary of the release of Metroid Dread. And my son wants to celebrate the 1 year release of Metroid Dread by having a Metroid race, which we have done a couple of times. So we'll probably be doing that on Saturday. And then we're going to actually get into it. We did develop a calendar system and a way to track when the stream is on and when it's going to be on, so you can kind of see what's going on. I'm hoping that maybe we'll play some scary games. Not really. I don't do like real scary games, but I'm thinking maybe we could play a couple of scary games before the end of the month. This seems to be the month for that, even though I'm really not a fan of Halloween in any way, shape, or form. But I'm thinking after we get through this week with my friend being here, and that's all taken care of, that we may get back to it. Metroid Dread does have the name Dread in the title, and it's supposed to be scary, running away from the Emmys. So maybe we'll start with that. I know that freaking Snowy wants to play Silent Hill. He did put them next week, so that'll probably be the thing. I'm thinking other games I'd like to play. I actually now have a copy of Symphony of the Night. Hello? Hello? Where did it cut? What was the last thing you heard me say? I'm gonna eat my roll. Well, you tell me the last thing you heard me say. Roll. Snowy does want to play Silent Hill. Let's see if it's on the right mic right now. It is on the right mic. So, Snowy put on to play Silent Hill 2 next week on Wednesday, I believe. Metroid Dread. It does have the word Dread in the title, and the Emmys are supposed to be scary, so maybe we'll count that as a game. The boy and I will probably race that on Saturday. And it'll definitely be scary for him, because racing me at Metroid Dread, I'm going to beat him. He's going to have the fear. The fear. But I was thinking that the other games that perhaps we'll do in the month of October, I do now have a copy of the import Saturn version of Symphony of the Night. I also have all the English versions of it too, but the Saturn version actually has some extra things, and it's Castlevania. That seems like appropriate for October. Maybe we'll play Lament of Innocence on the PS2, because I've really been in the mood to play that recently. Another Castlevania game. And how about we finally get around to playing Fatal Frame, The Maiden of Blackwater. Ivy gifted that to me like a year ago when it came out. Maybe, if we have time, we'll throw that bad boy on and play that before October. As well as continuing to play Silent Hill, which is what freaking Snowy had asked for. He wants to play Silent Hill 2 and probably 3. He wants to get through both of them this month. So I think that's a decent list of games to pull from. What do you think? Does anybody object to any of that on a moral basis? Because if you know me at all, that's not going to help you. I object to this on a moral basis. Oh, that sucks to be you. I'm going to do it anyway. I think that's what we're going to do. I feel like playing Symphony of the Night on the Saturn. I have been in the mood to play Saturn games recently. Now these have shown up, and I'm like, dude, you can't even believe how bad I want to play these games. We picked up a Saturn game. Snowy picked up a copy of Night Warriors, the Darkstalkers Revenge game on the Saturn, which is one of the best fighting games. It's so good. You probably can't get it on the Saturn without spending lots and lots of money, but you can get it on the Capcom Classics Collection. The fighting game classics collection that they just put out this year back in June. It is on that, but it plays better on the Saturn. So there you go. And if we can swing it, if we meet the tip goal by the end of the month, there is a tip goal. It's just not showing. Oh, there it is. I don't even know what the hell that's doing. There you go. Bayonetta 3, that was the tip goal. We would play Bayonetta 3 this month. I was asking if people thought that that was a Halloween game. Does Bayonetta strike you as a Halloween kind of game? She is a witch. Maybe we'll do that if we hit the goal. We'll see how it goes. But we got a lot of time between now and then. It doesn't come out till I think the 27th or the 28th, so we'll see how it goes. So that's the plan. I'd like to play some Radiant Silvergun tonight. You got to see the intro, the placeholder intro. And like I said, I got about 45 minutes, maybe an hour left before my friend gets here, and I'm going to have to get off for what is going on. I might be back after that. I'm not sure, but we're just going to wing it. We're going to do it live. We're going to do it live. Let's go get some. I don't want to play 2 players. Single player. Story mode. Normal. Continue.
西暦2521年7月13日
Let's get it.
あれから1年
Alright, so that's the homing weapon. Actually, let me turn this down a little. Is that really, really loud? Is the game stupid loud right now? I just want to know. Is it one of those, we can't hear you, Trisket, but why would we want to? Alright, I'm turning it down. Alright, so there's 3 kinds of weapons in this game, and then you can combine those 3 weapons into 3 other weapons. So first we have our Vulcan Shot, that you can see here. Wow, that's still really loud. This game is just rocking loud. Let me turn it way down. All right.
我々は矢をなしに地上へ
We have our homing weapon, which locks on and fires at everything that comes in, and then we have our spread, which shoots left to right, and then, of course, we have our sword.
今回の機関が大きな賭けである
Sword is used to pick up any pink bullets that you see on the screen. I can pick them up using that sword.
できる限り避けねばならんのだ
Now, if you look down in the bottom corner, it shows Vulcan 33, homing 32, spread 32. Since this game came out, I've been playing it a lot, and you do level up your weapons. 33 is the max. So when I get homing and spread to 33, I'll be completely maxed out on weapons. So know that if you play the game, you're going to have to put some work in to get to the point where you can just crush shit like I am. All right, so the other thing to know about this game is every boss has a percentage, okay? So if I just shoot the guy in the middle, I'll beat him. But if I shoot the sides off of him first, then I get more percentage. That sword you just saw there, that's what happens when I pick up enough pink bullets with the sword. I do a super move. But you can see destruction rate 70%. I didn't blow up enough of the ship to get 100%. I went too fast. But you'll see it as we go along. The bosses will get more complicated. They'll have more pieces that you need to take out. And yes, this is working on the Saturn controller perfectly! This is a good day. Today was a good day, in the words of Ice Cube. It wasn't actually a good day, but this makes up for, you know, how bad it was. Ivy, I'm glad that your boss is fixing your bonus. I'm very happy about that. Fixing some of it, anyway. Or through no fault of their own, managing to not completely screw up. Yeah, that's what it is. Just didn't cost you all of it. He still screwed up. Alright, so the audio is going to restart. That is one thing I've noticed about this version of the game. So the audio is kind of whack. But we're going to keep going. Get another boss incoming. You can see here, he's got a lot more pieces than the last one. So you see, I took out the one side, skipped the middle, took out the other side, and I got 100% for it. Another thing that makes this game so amazing compared to every other shooter before it, and if you don't believe me, I'll put on other shooters so you can see it. But the way that this game works, the only other game I know of like it is Ikaruga. And Ikaruga was made by the same people, so that's why they're very much like each other. But it has so many things that, like, it's not just one map where the enemies are just constantly coming at you. This section that I'm flying through right now actually is built on walls. Like, I have to maneuver through this. And it's much more environmental based that way compared to just a shooter like 1942 where you can fly anywhere you want to on the screen. You just can't get hit by the enemies. If I fly into a wall in this game, I get blasted. So it's very, very good. So you're going to see me maneuver through here very slow with their pacing. Try my best not to get crucified. Nope, I got crucified anyway. You can see here, this is one of the combo weapons. It's homing and spread at the same time. All right, we got another boss. Ow. I flew into the wall. That was stupid. All right, everybody, pro tip of the day, don't fly into the wall. I win. I already had my weapon powered all the way up, so I didn't want to take on another one. Oops. Doesn't matter, I got blasted anyway. You have to use these barricades to block those shots, and I'm not doing a very good job of that right now. There you go. Weapons ranked all the way up makes it easy to kill bosses. No! That was stupid. I should not have taken that hit. If you can angle those spread shots just right, like they're the most damaging weapon in this game. All right, here we go with another very, very multiple part enemy. I don't want to hit the middle as much as I can avoid it. I want to hit the edges. So now that we've blown up those sides, watch this. He's going to use the elevator and bring more guys up. Or more parts up. So now I'm gonna go to the other side. Alright, so now we're looking at the width again. Nope, this is not gonna be good. I think we got all of them. Nope, we got one more piece here. Ow, and I just got vaporized. Alright, time to finish it up. Space shooters.
西暦2520年7月14日話は1年前に遡る異常警報レベル A の発令から全人類消滅の瞬間に至るまで全ての原因は紀元前の地層から発掘されたあの石のような物体であることはまず間違いないだろう。調査していた火拳3部で一体何が起こったのか。そして奴らの目的は
Really gotta pay attention. Playing these kinds of games are very, very focused. And this controller works perfectly. I can't believe how great this is. This one's a pain in the ass. You ready? I'm actually just gonna rip him apart without doing too much as far as percentages go. Yeah, see, I only got 44% on that guy, and that's because I did it poorly. But I did that on purpose. This guy's a pain in the ass. If I tried to go 100%, I probably would have lost 5 or 6 lives. I'm down to 40. I started with 50. For every hour you play of the game, or every half an hour you play, you get another extra life. Another indication that I've played a lot of this game recently. This level's interesting. You have to dodge with him, otherwise you blow up. There you go, we got him. And I did it without losing a life. The last time I did that, I lost like 3 lives because I kept dodging the wrong way. All right, we got his other half now. Let's go. Yeah, he got me with that blast. So even after all this time I've spent playing it, I've leveled up my weapons, I've gotten a ton of extra lives, I still haven't finished this since they re-released it on the Switch. Hang on one sec. Hang on. Thank you. All right. Let's go. Check this environment out. So when those beams are blue, they'll kill me. So you have to stay in between them the whole time. And fight everything that's coming at you. Okay, now I'm outside of the beams. This is going to be kind of a pain. All right, now we're back in them. They go cross. Oh, I blew up. Yeah, you have to survive that whole time without taking shit from those beams. All right, we got a snake. So the purpose for this is to blow up everything except for his head. So we're gonna try and ignore his head as much as possible and just hit the rest of him. Which is not easy to do.
Come on, drop his tail. There we go. Got a couple more pieces there. Got one more to get. Trying to stay as much away from his head as I can. There we go. Now we can take him. Let's get him. Now it doesn't matter. All right, so by doing it that way, we're going to get 100% bonus.
We defeated the boss. I think it's the 360 version has an achievement for getting every boss at 100%. That sounds like a pain in the ass, doesn't it? I should have just done that, but whatever. Alright, we're down to 32 lives. Let's see what we can figure out. Alright, here we go. Second phase. I didn't beat phase 1. If you don't use the spread right there and you try to just blast the thing straight on, that takes like 4 more rotations. It's a pain in the ass. I only got 75% because I didn't beat the first part of him. I gotta do better at that. Let's put our homing shot to work. Alright, got the first part. That is definitely not the boss. Here we go, next boss. God, I love games like this. They don't make enough of these games anymore. I call these shooters. Everybody else wants to be like, shooters? You mean like Call of Duty or Fortnite? This is a shooter. This is a shooter.
戦闘データは記録維持。加えて司令部上空にいる高エネルギー物体のデータを分析してくれ。了解。
You see this shit? Look at this thing. There you go. I don't think I got even close to 100% on that. Oh, I got 90. Wow. I didn't think I did. Cool. Like, how clever is that presentation? Make it look like old style Tron or something.
召喚物体のエネルギー
This is another one of those environmental levels where you gotta watch the walls. That thing with the laser beam is trying to kill me! For the record, this game is $20 on the eShop. You should seriously go buy it. Thank you. It's never been available outside of Japan until a month ago when they put it out on the Switch. It's always been Japanese import only. On the Saturn. Got him. 100%. Says I'm dropping frames a little bit on Twitch. Only on Twitch, though. That's good. Let's finish this up. Oh, by the way, we're not even close to done. I mean, we're getting there. So these things you can't actually kill. You have to hit them and make them collapse. That way they don't spread out and then, you know, completely obliterate you. And you still have to fight other things at the same time. I'm losing life like crazy in here. Down to 17 lives. I have a feeling this isn't gonna go my way. Oh, this one. Wasted that. I'm playing worse the further we get into this. Don't get me wrong, it is definitely harder, but I am definitely playing worse.
Need to go to bed so I can be awake for work in the morning. Have a great stream and a great time with your friend when he gets there. I will do my best. I can guarantee right now he won't want to play this. Well, he might, but then he'll go, nah, I'm good. This is a me game. Let's be very clear about that. This is definitely a me game. Dude, I'm gonna lose all of my lives on this one stupid boss. I deserve that. I'm down to 7 lives. Keep getting blasted by that stupid big blue shot he's doing. It's because I'm being an idiot. I think we're good to just kill him now. Should be 100%. If I had just blown him up in the middle, I would have saved like 8 lives and not gotten 100%. Alright, here we go. Do your job, homie. All of my weapons are maxed out at this point, in case anyone was wondering. I somehow managed to have done that in this playthrough. Everything was just about there to begin with, but I'm now actually done. Don't have to worry about weapons anymore. We're here. Oh, just so you guys know, spoiler alert, the final boss in this game is God. Okay, just putting that out there. This guy always messes me up, and I only have 4 lives, so... Then I get blasted. Again, I get blasted. Yo, shit! Oh, he got me. Well, check that out. We made it all the way to the end. Well, towards the end. I know that's not the end. Well, there you go. That's Radiant Silvergun. And it works perfectly on this USB Saturn controller. These things are so slick. They are so absolutely amazing. Wow. Feels just like it does on the other system. What do you think? We should do it one more time? This time I might get a little further.
西暦2521年7月13日あれから1年が経とうとした船のエネルギー食料が底をつき始めたため我々はいやおうなしに地上へ降りなければならなくなったこの宇宙巡洋艦テトラが新型戦闘機3機を搭載しているとはいえ今回の帰還が大きな賭けであることに違いはない正面からの戦闘はできる限り避けねばならんのだが
Here's the weapon I haven't used yet. Yeah, when your weapons are all maxed out, it's actually pretty quick. Watch this. I'll actually show you in the arcade game. Ready? Single player, arcade mode, normal play. Give myself 10 ships for fun. But watch. Yeah, I haven't used that weapon one time playing this tonight. There's one boss that I sometimes use it on, but now the rest of my weapons are so strong, who cares? So you can see here, none of the weapons are maxed out. This is what Zero looks like. It's a lot different than the 33 I was at before. Vulcan is silly. At this stage of the game, when you're playing with low weapons, or playing arcade mode or whatever, you just want to survive. You're not really concerned about percentages. Also, welcome in, the empty one. It's good to see you. You will be happy to know that this is me and a Sega Saturn controller plugged in USB to the Nintendo Switch, playing it the right way. Let's just get right out in front of calling it the right way. Yo, what's up, Van Arctic? Silver gun, good. Ikaruga, good. Shooters means shmups, as the children call it now. Not that other shooter garbage. When I hear shooters, these are the games I think of. I think that's because I'm old. I can't tell. And I continue to blow up like a tool. Ubasuna? You know what? I don't know Ubasuna. Somebody needs to look up whether or not Dodonpachi is on the Switch. I don't think it is. I don't know what that is. Oh, really? All you have to do is say Ikaruga and I'm interested. Wait, hold on. We're gonna go check now. Is it being made by Treasure? Treasure is not involved. Okay. Hang on, I'm looking for a video. There are no videos? That sucks. They need a video. Well, now that I know of this, I will keep an eye out for it, for sure. In the meantime, we got Radiant Silvergun. This Saturn controller actually works really well with the Capcom Fighting Collection. Dodonpachi is on Switch. There's Ikaruga. I got Strikers 45 Plus, Danmaku Unlimited 3. And then if we get down into the neck, or into the pieces here, Prehistoric Isle, Polestar. Shock Troopers count as a shooter? No? Okay, cool. Arcade collection there. What else do we have? Darius Burst EX Plus I picked up not that long ago. Ghostblade HD is pretty cool. What else do we got? I did pick up Neon White. I need to play that more. How much is Dodonpachi on the Switch? Of course, there's Panzer Dragoon. You could always do that. Got the Psycho Shooting Stars, Alpha and Bravo. R-Type Dimensions, Final 2, Raiden 4, Raiden 5. The old Genesis games, Lightning Force, Space Harrier, Thunder Force AC, Shoot 'em Up Collection, Skyforce Reloaded. You got any others? I don't know, I think that's good. I think that's a lot. I would buy the Darius games. I can't believe how much money they want for those things. Like Darius 1 and 2, like there's two collections on the Switch. There's an old arcade collection, and then there's an old console collection. And they're like 50, 60 bucks each for a bunch of old Darius games. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's way too much money, guys. Like, there's no way. Like, there's no way! The only Darius game is G Darius. I need a new Gradius game is what I need. Gradius 5 is good. Gradius 5 is amazing. Gradius 6 at this point would be perfection. Shit, I'll take Parodius or Salamander. Oh, really? So Dodonpachi Resurrection, ESP Galuda 2, Mushimo-sama, ES Prade Sai are all on Switch. I'm gonna have to look into those. Van Arctic, I appreciate the information. Because I need to go look at those. And I know I said that one game wrong. I butchered the name. I knew I butchered the name. Mushihime-sama, and S Prade Sai, or S Parade, I don't know. It's Japan only, but both available digital and physical. Importing it might be a thing. Do love these games. I just love Treasure, though. Alright, I think this is going to be the last run. So I'm starting with my maxed out file here. Let's rock. I think after this, my friends should be here, so it'll be a short stream tonight, but at least I got on in stream. Cannot even begin to tell you how amazing this is. If you haven't had the chance to, again, the reason why we're playing this is I got a new retro toy today. I got a USB controller for the Sega Saturn. You can see it there. The Retrobit USB Saturn controller. It hooks up to the dock and works on the Switch. So I'm playing the new Radiant Silvergun port for the Switch with a Saturn controller. The way it was meant to be. Genuinely, the way it was meant to be. And if you haven't picked it, if you get the chance to, they're on Amazon. They're like $20. I still think that the Saturn controller is the best controller that they ever made. But let's be honest, I do play shooters a lot, so this is a real shooter. For those of you who are like, you don't play Call of Duty, that's not a real shooter. Okay, let's be very clear about this. Let's be very clear about this. A shooter is this kind of game. A ship shooter, or what you now call a shoot 'em up when you're my age. This is a shooter, okay? A first-person shooter describes GoldenEye, Halo, and everything that came after it. That is a first-person shooter. Now, if you have reached a certain level of age, that's how it is. If you are underneath that certain level of age, Halo, Call of Duty, Fortnite, those are shooters to you, and what I'm playing is called a shoot 'em up, a shmup. That's not how it is. This is a shooter. This one right here. This is a fucking shooter, alright? What are you doing? I'm just here. Anybody here? Not yet. Okay. That's how it goes. This is a shooter. I don't want to hear it. I'm old. I get what I want. Okay, I don't get what I want, but I do what I want. I do what I want!
You sure about that one?
Yeah, people just say FPS nowadays. I hear people still say FPS in the middle of stuff, but most of the time they call them shooters. And I'm like, oh, are you playing Gradius? And they're like, what the fuck is a Gradius? And I'm like, okay, get out of my face. No, man, I'm playing COD. Warzone for life, bruh! You know, those guys. I maxed out all my weapons.
Did you?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Music in this game is so good. While Ikaruga with the Dreamcast controller is an amazing experience, maybe with a Saturn controller it's better. What do you think? What? Is it time?
Might be time, though.
Might be time. Alright, guys. Sorry, our time tonight has come to an end. I know it's a short stream. Like I said, the next couple of days are going to be kind of hit and miss about what we're doing, but I will be back. We're going to play Metroid Dread on Saturday to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Metroid Dread. My son and I are going to race each other. You'll be able to see both screens and watch me beat him. It'll be a good time. And then next week, we're going to get into playing scarier games for the month of October. We're hoping to get through Saturn Symphony of the Night. We're looking at Fatal Frame, The Maiden of Blackwater, and possibly another Castlevania game, maybe Lament of Innocence. And then freaking Snowy does want to play Silent Hill 2 and 3. He hasn't finished those ones. We did Origins in 1 last year for Halloween. This year we're going to do 2 and 3. So we'll see how it goes. Make sure you push the follow button, subscribe button, like button, whichever button it is on whatever platform you're watching on. We're on the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitch, the other place, that one other thing, the other place where people watch stuff. You know how it goes. But I'm going to get out of here for tonight. Thank you guys very much for being here. Appreciate it. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
My microphone died. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one and follow in all the places that you follow. Peace, and we're done.